Papa John was right. The day of reckoning is here.
Stay tuned.
The Red Emperor has been sworn in. And I guess the psychic girl on TikTok who said that he'd never make it to office should probably fire her ghost friend that gives her all of her spirit reading tips.
I stand by my prediction. Yes, this flip will absolutely happen before any swearing in is done. I posted those videos after the election results came out, and I did so confidently. Okay? Kamala Harris has it in her soul contract to be president.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
You know, let's see how the changelings are doing on the internet after the red one has come into power.
We all need to get off Twitter. Please, please, please. Heed.
It says head the warning.
It's toxic.
They will use this site to hunt us. Do not send DMs here. Delete and download everything and move to Blue Sky as soon as possible. I will be moving over momentarily and both of my accounts will disappear. We all need time to grieve. You need to find an outlet to take the emotions out the best way you can. We are about to go through probably one of the most trying times of our lives, but we all need to process this. The best thing to do right now is to be with your loved ones.
Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time? Yeah.
Reading these tweets, you would think the Gestapo were roaming the streets, looking for men in panties and eliminate extreme prejudice.
We will organize and get through this. They can't exterminate every single one of us? And I can tell you right now, we are smarter and more creative than they will ever be. They are built on hatred, but love always prevails.
Okay, number one, if you're such a genius, why are you letting them know your plans on the site?
It's the Underground Railroad. Where's my Catboy Ranch when I need it?
Stop him!
Oh my God, love always prevails. Yeah, right. If that was the case, I would have been married years ago to the first woman I was ever in love with. Love doesn't always prevail. Sometimes love leaves you at the altar and you pass out from an anxiety attack. I'm not talking about myself. Still, delete that now.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
The Mouse Princess.
I am not joking. What country am I supposed to move to? I can't watch all of my friends.
How come I have a feeling that would be self-inflicted?
DM for safe housing details in New Mexico. We will survive. We will fight. We will make it into tomorrow.
Jesus Christ, these people are so zonked out of their minds. They all act like the Terminator is hunting them, and every last one of them is like, what, John Connor or something? Well, anyway, as you can see, the trans community has gone stir-fry crazy, which really isn't new. And they believe that they're being hunted for sport. It's like the Predator, if it decided to skip hunting Black Ops Marines and focus solely on Dylan Mulvaney and his friend circle.
Stop him!
I mean her friend circle. Since YouTube wants to constantly beat me like a red-headed stepchild and then race swap me.
Lest we forget these screaming liberals in San Francisco that were so upset with the red one being sworn into office that they had to go off and scream in the mountains.
3, 2, 1.
Call me crazy, but personally, I'd save my screaming for when the flames tickled my toes and burned off my nose in those California wildfires. Estate Farms, like a good neighbor, shows that they don't care when I lose my home and try to collect on insurance. The evil spray tan emperor said horrible, unthinkable, unspeakable things, like there are only two genders, and that this was the age of common sense.
You know, we don't want to have men playing in women's sports.
No!
For any far-left progressive, these were the ramblings of a fascist dictatorship, or for every normal functioning adult without some sort of tism.
It was Tuesday.
Suffice to say, all hell broke loose on TikTok. And I guess all the goodwill from Trump giving the platform 90 days to figure things out went right out the window in 48 hours.
Please excuse my hair. I just woke up. Donald Trump was inaugurated at 12, and just a few minutes ago, he has now claimed that there will only be the male and female gender that will be recognized in America. This sets back everything that the trans community has been working for, and we have already not been recognized in this country for centuries.
Oh my God. Honest to God, when I see human beings that look like this, I do my best to avoid them. You can already tell that, like, if we were blood cells, this would be one that had some form of cancer. And in a normal society, the white blood cells would swoop right in and take it away. Goofiness. Like, the face of a pincushion, looking like some sort of weird sexually ambiguous Chucky doll. Going out of your way to be as unattractive as humanly possible. And then crying over the president saying there's only 2 genders and waking up in the middle of the goddamn day. You should be ashamed of yourself. Excuse my hair, I just woke up in the middle of the afternoon because I have no obligations. But I heard that the president said something I didn't like, so I need to freak out. The trans community hasn't been noticed in hundreds of years. Yeah, because the trans movement really didn't catch on real hard till the last 5 years. Could be a reason. You know, I don't remember any books about, like, the settlers. There wasn't an excerpt in school where Davy Crockett felt that he wasn't a man while he was taking on a bear. And he mused to himself, had he only been a woman, Davy Crockett could have fully been fulfilled as a human if he was Janie Crockett. Ugh!
If we remember, gay marriage became legal 10 years ago. We had just earned the right to change our gender on our passports and IDs.
And it's funny how gay marriage seems to only work for the gay men, but for the lesbians, it always ends in domestic abuse.
Makes you think.
Just because I want to identify as a man does not mean I am trying to hurt you.
Wait, you want to identify as a man? Now I see why feminists are so militant against the movement. I'm insulted by this. No self-respecting man would wake up in the middle of the afternoon and get on TikTok to cry about the presidency. No, you get up in the middle of the afternoon and you hit your guy up, your friend, you go, Tony, you got insurance. I'm going through it. That's how a man would handle it. How a woman handles it, you get up and you have a meltdown on TikTok.
In these next 4 years, you are going to hear the most intense anti-trans propaganda you have ever heard in your entire life.
So we're going to hear propaganda for 4 years. Funny how it almost seems like we heard propaganda for 4 years before, but it was only a problem because it didn't suit your agenda. Funny how that is. Oh, this is going to be a long video. Fuck me.
And they're going to strew it in a way that sounds extremely convincing because it will fearmonger. It will fearmonger everyone's insecurities.
Nobody's afraid of you. The sad fact of the matter is most of us don't care about you. That's the thing.
It's nothing personal. You know, the modern alphabet, it's like being in a family with a couple siblings, right? You know what that's like. And the youngest sibling is the whiniest, the most annoying, the most privileged, the most, you just want to punch them in the face. Get out of my face, man. What the hell are you doing? You're annoying. And then your mom runs it. That's the government. She's like, what are you doing here, little brother? And it's like, he's an asshole. That's what I'm doing. I am asserting the pecking order. Then you get in trouble.
Please talk to your neighbors, protect your trans community, stay involved, and do not forget us, because history will try to erase us.
God, dude, you want to be a dude, act like a dude. This is every day of dude life. You're going to be disappointed. You're going to feel not seen. Nobody's going to care about you. You got what you wanted. That's what being a man is. Being a man is literally being invisible to, like, the world till you come through. Do something where people have to pay attention. Other than bitch. Don't bitch. Don't cry. You can't cry as a man. I don't care what any woman tells you. I'm off the rails. Let's move on.
Hello, my name is Scarlett Kelly, and I am officially declaring war on the Republican Party. If you are a Republican on TikTok and you want to interact with me, you deserve to.
Oh my God. It's like that meme where the mother's just screaming at a child. Why can't you just be normal?
Hey guys, everything feels really out of control and scary, and I'm really anxious. Elon Musk, did a Nazi salute.
You ever just wonder how these people live their lives if this is scary to you? Why do you care, dude? Like, this doesn't really affect you. Elon Musk's stupid hand gesture that did look like a salute, who cares? Like, wasn't there an article that said he had autism? Cut him some slack, he's one of you!
for some reason. That's so scary.
Oh my God, I'm scared. Elon Musk is gonna come to my home.
And like Donald Trump's the president, and that's so scary. And like, he basically admitted to voter fraud, but we're all just kind of glossing over that.
Yeah, sure, whatever. You know exactly what's going on. You can't even figure out how to get a sleeve of tattoos that look good. I don't think you have any ability to think for yourself, let alone discover voter fraud because you're just so hyper vigilant.
Also, if you look up, this is random, if you look up right now in the search bar on TikTok, the Taylor Swift song, The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, it's all, like, for me at least, I'll show you. It's all, like, replaced with woman, question mark.
Really? Really? This is your conspiracy theory? Oh my God. So okay. Elon Musk does the hand gesture, but he's like, I love you all, but it looks wrong because he has autism, right? He has such power, him and the Don. They somehow got Taylor Swift's lyrics changed on TikTok. The smallest woman who ever lived, Taylor Swift. I don't get it. What is the correlation here?
Like, what is about to happen?
Nothing's gonna happen, you little freak. Nothing. You're gonna live your life out for the next 4 years and just whine and complain about nothing. Then if the next president's a Democrat, you'll act like the world is saved and you can live your life and no one will hunt you, even though the last 4 years nothing happened. We've been through this before the last time with Trump where the liberals gaslit me into thinking we were all gonna die. Then nothing happened. And it's like, you guys are liars. And they're like, Gundam, you've become a fascist.
Like, I have, like, such, like, impending doom and fear. And, like, what is about to happen? So, I'm just laughing because I'm scared. Like, I don't... why, like, I'm not understanding either why Elon Musk is involved. Isn't he not American? Like, what is going on? What is happening?
I want you to pay close attention to this because we just let it play the whole way through. She didn't articulate her point in one bit. She couldn't formulate a sentence that was coherent. That was literally about 10 to 15 seconds of sheer babbling and nothing was said, which makes me worried for the future because one day I'll be old and idiots like this will be in power. We're screwed. The future's so dark, I need a flashlight. I'm out of here, man.